Let me share with you a truth that many of us overlook until it's too late. Overcommitment comes at a cost, a hidden, often insidious one. In our fast-paced, always-on culture, saying yes to every opportunity, request, or responsibility can feel like the path to success. But in reality, overcommitment drains your energy, dilutes your focus, and robs you of the very things you're striving for: fulfillment, productivity, and balance. The antidote? Embracing the power of less. Let me show you why doing less is often more impactful, and how simplifying your commitments can lead to greater success and well-being. The first hidden cost of overcommitment is the toll it takes on your time and energy. Every yes you give means saying no to something else, whether it's rest, relationships, or personal growth. When you spread yourself too thin, you sacrifice depth for breadth. You may think you're being productive by juggling multiple projects or attending endless meetings, but in reality, you're dividing your attention so thinly that nothing gets the focus it deserves. Over time, this leads to burnout, a state of chronic exhaustion that diminishes both your effectiveness and enjoyment of life. Another significant cost of overcommitment is the erosion of quality. When you take on too much, you inevitably rush through tasks, cut corners, or fail to give your best effort. For example, agreeing to write a report while simultaneously preparing for a presentation and volunteering for a committee might seem ambitious, but the result is likely mediocre work across the board. Excellence requires time, thought, and intentionality, all of which are compromised when you're overwhelmed. By contrast, focusing on fewer priorities allows you to pour your full energy into them, producing higher quality outcomes that truly stand out. Overcommitment also steals your ability to be present. When your schedule is packed with obligations, you're constantly thinking about what's next rather than fully engaging with the moment. This lack of presence affects everything from your relationships to your performance. Imagine sitting at dinner with loved ones but mentally rehearsing tomorrow's meeting, or attending a networking event while worrying about unfinished tasks at home. Overcommitment fragments your attention, leaving you disconnected from the people and experiences that matter most. One of the most overlooked consequences of overcommitment is its impact on decision-making. Every commitment you make adds complexity to your life, forcing you to manage competing demands and prioritize under pressure. This cognitive overload reduces your ability to make clear, thoughtful decisions. Instead of acting intentionally, you react impulsively, often choosing short-term gains over long-term goals. Simplifying your commitments clears mental clutter, allowing you to focus on what truly aligns with your values and aspirations. To break free from overcommitment, start by setting boundaries. Saying no is one of the most powerful skills you can develop. It doesn't mean you're rejecting opportunities. It means you're protecting your time and energy for what matters most. Before agreeing to anything, ask yourself, does this align with my goals? Will it bring me joy or fulfillment? Do I have the bandwidth to do it well? If the answer to any of these questions is no, politely decline. Remember, every no creates space for a meaningful yes. Another key strategy is prioritizing ruthlessly. Use tools like the Eisenhower matrix to distinguish between urgent and important tasks. Focus on activities that drive the greatest impact and eliminate or delegate those that don't. For instance, if writing a book is your priority, scale back on social events or low-value meetings that distract you from that goal. Prioritization ensures that your time and energy are invested where they'll yield the highest returns. It's also essential to build margin into your life. Margin refers to the breathing room between your commitments, the space that allows you to recharge, reflect, and adapt to unexpected challenges. Without margin, even minor disruptions can throw your entire schedule into chaos. To create margin, leave gaps between appointments, set realistic deadlines, and avoid overloading your calendar. This intentional white squat not only prevents overwhelm, but also fosters creativity and innovation. Finally, embrace the philosophy of less but better. Popularized by Greg McKeown in his book Essentialism, this approach encourages you to focus on the vital few rather than the trivial many. By eliminating distractions and concentrating on what truly matters, you amplify your impact and satisfaction, Doing less isn't about laziness or settling. It's about making deliberate choices that maximize your potential and happiness. Here's a practical tip. Conduct a commitment audit. Write down all your current responsibilities, projects, and obligations. Then evaluate each one based on its alignment with your goals, its value to your life, and the energy it requires. Be honest. Are there items you can delegate, postpone, or remove entirely? Use this exercise to streamline your commitments and reclaim your time. Let me leave you with this thought. Overcommitment is a thief. It steals your peace, your potential, and your joy. By embracing simplicity and focusing on fewer, more meaningful pursuits, you reclaim control over your life. You create space for excellence, connection, and fulfillment. Less isn't lazy, it's strategic. And often, it's the secret to achieving more of what truly matters. So, here's my challenge to you. Identify one area where you're overcommitted and take action to simplify, whether it's declining an invitation, delegating a task, or setting firmer boundaries. Commit to creating space for what truly counts. Go ahead, start now. Your future self will thank you.